Now when r equals to 1 and d equals to 4, now this is the second we have r equals to 1. See, we are doing again the same process, uh, but uh, if we have been uh, here, look here that we have 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3. So these two things we have to obtain. Okay, so if first two reminders, r1 r equals to 0 and r equals to 1, if these two reminders, the first ones, or exactly we can do what, the reminders which are giving us the form 4q plus 1 and 4q plus 3, so we can write those forms only. So here as we are looking that r equals to 3, so r equals to 3 is giving us 4q plus 3, so we are writing up to that. So if we are writing up to that, so it means we are following all the reminders. This is a example. Here we have written all the forms of r, we are getting here all the values. So uh, so we can escape all these steps also which are not required actually. So if which are needed in the answer, we can write those steps also. So when r equals to 1 and d equals to 4, now putting these values into equation 3 again, so we'll get c equals to 4q plus 1. So again from 1 2 and 6, 6 is this one and 1 is c any positive integer and 2 q some integer. So all these comprise that c is positive odd integer, as it is here that 2 is not a common value here for this expression, so it is not divisible by 2, so we this will be as a positive odd integer. Now next one is when r equals to 2 and d equals to 4, so these d will be fixed. Okay, again I'm repeating that d will be fixed actually for so very uh, values of r, varying values of r. So we get c equals to 4q plus t to 4q plus 2. So putting in the equation of lemma, so you get here we are having 2 as common, we can obtain 2 as common, so we are writing here 2 2s are 4, so that's why we are writing 2 here, and q left inside plus 1, 2 ones are 2. So then from 1 2 and 7, now again the same thing. So c is positive even integer. Now it is even because 2 is common here, and so this much of expression can be divided by 2. So so it is divisible and divisible by 2, so it is a positive even integer. Okay, so when again when r equals to 3 d equals to 4, we will get 4q plus 3. So c is positive odd integer as it is not divisible by 2, no common factor here 2. So from 6 and 8 we get c is positive odd integer in the form of 4q plus or 4q plus 3. So we have 8th one is 4q plus 3, 8th one, and 6th one as 6th one 4q plus 1. So from these 2 points we get that 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. So this much. So c is positive odd integer in the form of 4q plus 1 or 4q plus 3. Okay, see these steps are can be memorized. So if we are looking again and again and keep writing all these steps similarly, so so we can remember all these. We have to actually remember all this so we can write them. Now let's see the next one. Now from the exercise we have one question which is again have the same process of solving. So here again the positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1. 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5. So these are the three forms actually we have to obtain in our solution. So where q is some integer, the same process. Look, it has got same process we have to show. So let's say c is any positive integer, odd we have to, we will find here odd. So c is any positive integer, again q is some integer which is given. This is we have taken actually. So by Euclid division, lemma c equals to dq plus r, which is already proved statement, the lemma. So where z0 is equal or smaller than remainder and remainder is smaller than divisor. So then taking d equals to 6 and putting it into equation 4. So again d, if we, what we can always remember that d should be this one, which is with the q. So 6 we are going to take as a d. So d here. So then taking d equals to 6 and putting in it equation. Keep remembering that why we are taking d equals to 6, because in the form c6 is the divisor, which is, we can say, in the lemma we can see here that the 6 is what, the divisor. So here d as a divisor, so we are taking 6. So we'll have the values for reminder. Reminder will be equal to 0 and smaller than 6. So there will be 6 values, 0, 1, 0 will be here as it is equal, and 1 because smaller than 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. So these are the options actually. This is not fixed like that all the reminder will come here. It is an option. It is, we are assuming that these are the reminders which we will see, which reminder goes with the form 6q, or we can say which reminder is actually required. So these are the options which we are taking to find the forms. So it is not like all the values of reminder are uh, with the required properties. So next, let's see which reminder is going to give the form, the property actually. So when reminder 0 equals to when reminder equals to 0 and d equals to 6, let's see what is the form we are obtaining here for integers. So c equals to 6q plus 0. So here 6q plus 1 is first. So we can already imagine, or we can, if we, if we know all this process, so we can easily, by looking here that a plus 1 is a reminder, so we can directly choose r equals to 1. So okay, we can directly choose r equals to 1. We do not require r equals to 0, because by looking here we can exactly uh, ex exactly put the reminder I equals to 1 to get the, this form. So so this is unnecessary. This form is unnecessary as it is even integer. We are getting 6q, so which will be divisible by 2 as 2 threes are. So this will be 2 as a common factor will be taken out. So it is fully divisible by 2. So it is even integer. It will, we will get here the even integer. So which is not required. Here we have to obtain positive odd integer form. So which is required, and so this is unnecessary. But as the process goes, we are writing here because first you have to see how the process goes, you know so how the steps we have to write, like in algorithm we write, definitely we write the steps which give us the solution. So in algorithms, one by one we are writing the algorithm actually, which is, in this chapter earlier we have seen the steps of algorithm. So algorithm steps are suggesting the solution part, so which are used for, to get the properties. So this is the proper, actually these are the properties that the this is positive even integer, so this is positive odd integer. So these are the properties how we are getting actually, so with the help of algorithm. So when r equals to 1 and d equals to 6, we are getting r equals to 1, so 6 cube plus 1. So keep in mind that what form is required so that we can exactly take that value of the remainder. So this is the thing. So here like 6 cube plus 1, here no common factor, so else 1. So 2 is so as it is not divisible by 2, so this will be as a positive odd integer. So from all the points like 1, 2 and 6 again. So when r equals to 2 and d equals to 6, again 6 cube plus 2. So here 2 again common. So this is also like something which is not necessary to do, because we have to obtain 6 cube plus 3. So r equals to 3, we have to we have to do with r equals to 3. So this is r equals to 3. So 6 cube plus 3 and all this. So we get here it is odd integer, positive odd integer, which is not divisible by 2. So 2 is not taken as a common factor here. So next is when r equals to 4 and d equals to 6, we will put in the lemma, and 6 cube plus 4. Here again we are getting 2 as a common factor, so which is divisible by 2. So we can say C is positive even integer as it is divisible by 2. So when r equals to 5 and d equals to 6, again we are going to put that. So this 6 cube plus 5, which is positive, or which we will have as a positive odd integer, it is so not divisible by 2. So these are the things actually. So 6q, so three things we three forms: 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5, we needed to obtain. So we have here all these forms, so where q is some integer, so all 6, 8 and 10 forms. So 10, this is 6q plus 5, 8, 6q plus 3, and 6q plus 1, the sixth one. So all these three things comprise, and say we can say here that these are the forms for positive odd integer. So this is it actually. So keep remembering the steps actually. It is not very difficult also, because once you get the process, once you get the steps of algorithm what you have to do actually. So this is actually the whole solution part depends on your Euclid division lemma, how you are going to apply that, how you are taking the values for divisor and reminders. So this is only the part which we have to understand. And this is something new from your earlier classes, like in 9th class or in 8th class. This is new thing, so you have to do more and more times actually, to keep remember this. Again I'm saying that repeatedly watch this video so that you can learn all the processes. Once you learn them, you will it will be very easy for you to write the solution part. So it is not a very difficult, but I will say that it is something which require practice. Math is always a practice. So when you do more and more practice on the questions, uh, doing solutions, so you will be able to uh, write it easily. Okay, so this is it. Do subscribe the channel, and like and share, and comment your problems. Definitely I'll solve. uh, okay, thank you.